has beaten him before. The specifics will get you in a bit, but KAO CHENG-JUI has been a very strong player for the Chinese Taipei team. It's interesting over the years with
red for KAO. KAO, you win the toss. You serve.
Big Chinese star, so he's flying the flag right now. Wang CHUQIN, who's 23 years of age, the world number 2 for now, as Adam mentioned, and 81% opponents. KAO CHENG-JUI is just 19, 31 in the world.
But it's KAO CHENG-JUI to start it off. What you bring up to have your coach be a teammate.
1-4.
Very close to behind the head.
2.
A warning that could quickly become a fault or a point for the opponent.
2.
Good touch.
I suppose
3,
the way
2.
you can
Curve, 1 point in front, KAO CHENG-JUI.
3.
the #1 spot for on a couple occasions briefly last year. Next week.
4.
I think one thing to talk about when you talk about Wang CHUQIN is the danger. That stroke is below corner. He's so aggressive.
3.
He's able to change the pace very well. His flick here, sides are very tough to play. And his serve as well. Drops the rack, leave a lot of clue as to what's on it.
Yeah, you mentioned not too long ago, KAO CHENG-JUI, and there's kind of been a refresh, hasn't there? A rebrand. It's kind of this new breed that's coming through.
Yeah, it rose quickly.
7. 5.
For example, well, they've got an incredible table tennis family.
5.
He knows in game #1 in a best-of-5 how crucial it is to put pressure on. Very few players have beaten Wang CHUQIN. Nice touch there.
Chips last year, Wang CHUQIN prevailing 11-8 in the final game.
6.
1%.
7.
Thought it might be a bit higher.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't fully thinking the upcoming world #1.
11-7.
Oh, case in point here, he's taken the first game, 11-7.
The receive game is going to be so crucial for KAO CHENG-JUI because Wang CHUQIN rally. Once he opens, you have to be able to counter back quickly. But look at this, the backhand. That's his back.
Wow. Caught red-handed.
Got to get specific.
This is a very good. Yeah, it's a tough few days for Fan Zhengdong in Singapore after 17 matches. And
it's not the same as in the women's game. Sun Ying-Sha is way out in the world. They're going to be back and forth for I'd say the majority of this year. Depending, will he play singles? Seems likely. The most of the top 3. Quite frankly,
24%, but yes, you're right.
5. 6.
That run comes to an end.
KAO CHENG-JUI, the shorter of the two. Beautiful. It's a game of chase on the other side. Even with that placement, look how perfect.
4.
Spirits.
7.
I say that.
He speaks English, right?
He does.
8.
That was a great one. Germany in the past as well. I think the crowd goes crazy when they hear him go. Taipei team had played China deeper in Korea. Or say it last. Would it have been enough? KAO CHENG-JUI is a very strong player for the Chinese Taipei. Mandatory. So
5 game points, Wang CHUQIN.
10.
World #1 as of Tuesday next week.
Yep, that was going to get put away soon in game 2 for Wang CHUQIN. He leads here 2-0.
1.
Players outside of the top 100 beat the world #1.
1.
This can be has had some big wins in recent history. We saw his name up there in the roll. Dong's 1.
2.
Evaporate quickly. If you're knocked out in the round of 32, that's tough.
Timeout. Kai.
2-3 now.
4. 4.
That timeout. Go.
I love that replay, how close to the table before opening up.
Oh, he's doing so well.
What about at this point had all sorts of unusual in it. The punch, wide chase, and then finally right spot. Where the women's have to deal with. Inside the table, he plays that just enough, but the applause, no doubt about it. Approval, acknowledgement.
6.
But he had wasn't all one-way traffic.
7.
For Singapore to come.
Yep.
I was going to say
The last
Frankfurt.
yeah,
Champions Frankfurt.
general.
Right.
He's old.
One or two, enough power to finish.
10. 11-4.
So Wang Chuqin
Yeah.
wraps things up pretty. Wang Chuqin defeats KAO CHENG-JUI 11-7, 11-6, 11-4, and he wins.